Hello everyone, I'm Fiddle Jones. Today, I want to speak to you about something that quietly holds our life together even when everything seems to fall apart, and that is hope. Not a weak, temporary feeling, but a powerful force that keeps you standing when everything inside you wants to give up. If you really think about it, what keeps a person moving forward when nothing is working, when plans fail, when people leave, when efforts give no result? It is not motivation alone. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is hope. That deep inner decision that says that is not the end. Life will test that hope again and again. There will be days when you feel lost, tired, confused, and broken. Days when you question yourself and ask, am I good enough? Will things ever change? Why is this happening to me? In those memories, it feels like darkness is whining. It feels like there is no way out. But understand this clearly. Darkness is not the end of your story. It is the place where hope is meant to rise. Because hope shines the brightest when everything else is dark. Let me slow this down and say something important. Your life is not defined by your worst moment. It is defined by how you respond to it. And hope is what shapes that response. Without hope, problems look permanent. Without hope, even the biggest problem looks temporary. To understand this better, let me take you into a story. There was once a farmer in a small village. His life depended on his land. One year, a terrible drought hit his village. The rivers dried up, the soil cracked, crops failed. Day by day, the land turned into dust. People around him started giving up. They stopped going to their fields. They accepted defeat. But this farmer did something different. Every single morning, he woke up and walked to his field. Even when the land was dry, he kept watering it. Even when there was no sign of growth, he kept working. People laughed at him. They mocked him. They said, "Why are you wasting your time? There is no rain, no future." But the farmer replied with calm confidence, "I'm not working because I see results. I'm working because I believe rain will come." Days passed, weeks passed. Nothing changed. The land remained dry, but he didn't stop. And then one day, the sky turned dark, clouds gathered, thunder rolled, and finally it rained. The land that everyone had abandoned was not ready, but his land, that the one he never gave up on, was ready. Seeds grew, crops flourished, his harvest was strong. Why? Because while others lost hope, he held on to it. And that is the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. It is not just talent, it's not just opportunity, it is the ability to hold on when everything tells you to let go. Life works in the same way. Many people quit too early, they stop just before things begin to change. They lose hope just before the breakthrough. And later they say life is unfair. But the truth is they stopped believing too soon. Now let me take you to another story. There was once a boy with a simple dream to succeed in life, to make his family proud. But life was not easy for him. He failed his exams once, then again and again. Every time he tried, he fell short. People started labeling him useless, not capable, good for nothing. His friends moved ahead while he stayed behind. Slowly those words began to enter his mind. Every failure made him feel smaller. Every mistake made him doubt himself. One day he sat alone and thought, maybe I'm not meant for success. That moment was critical because at that point he had two choices: give up or try one more time. He chose hope. He decided, I may fail again, but I'll not stop trying. That decision changed everything. He didn't become successful overnight. He didn't suddenly become the smartest person, but he became consistent. He changed his habits. He studied with focus. He worked harder than before. Even when results were slow, even when progress was invisible, he didn't stop. Step by step, things began to change. He passed, he improved, he grew. And one day, the same boy who was called useless became someone people respected. Not because he never failed, but because he never gave up hope. And that is the truth about success. Success does not belong to those who never fail. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit. Now, pause and think about your own life. Right now, you may be facing your own drought, your own failures, your own struggles. Maybe things are not working. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel behind. But listen carefully. Your current situation is not your final destination. What you are going through is not where you will stay. It is where you are being shaped. Pain is not there to destroy you, it is there to prepare you. And hope is what carries you through that process. Hope tells you, wake up one more day. Hope tells you, try one more time. Hope tells you, you are closer than you think. You don't need to feel strong all the time. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to keep moving because strength grows through movement, not through waiting. Let me tell you another truth. Your mind is powerful. What you feed, it matters. If you constantly tell yourself, I can't, I'm not good enough, nothing will change, your actions will follow these thoughts. But if you choose hope, if you tell yourself, I will try, I will grow, this is not the end, your life will start shifting. Not immediately, not magically, but slowly, steadily. If you want to build unbreakable hope, start small. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Take action even when motivation is low. Stay consistent even when results are not visible. Surround yourself with people and thoughts that lift you up, not pull you down. Because hope grows where effort exists. And here is something powerful. One day you will look back at your life. You will remember the nights you cried, the days you struggled, the moments you felt like quitting. And you will realize those were the moments that built you. Those were the moments that made you stronger, wiser, and better. So today, make a decision. Not tomorrow, not next week, not today. Decide that no matter what happens, you will not lose hope. Decide that no matter how many times you will fall, you will rise again. Decide that your story will not end in failure, it will continue in growth. Because hope is not just a feeling, it is a choice you make every single day. And as long as you hold on to that choice, your story is not over. Your breakthrough is not far. Your future is still waiting. So I leave you with one question. When life gets hard, when everything feels uncertain, when darkness surrounds you, will you give up or will you choose hope? Choose wisely, because that choice will shape your life. Thank you.